to It's All Been Done Radio Hour. This is the third and final episode from our anniversary show last July. We only did 3, you'll see why. It is a Packer and Ratcliff episode. It is our first mini musical. We've continued to do other musicals since this, but this was our first one. It's why we brought music director Kristin Green on board. She composed all the songs. I, Jerome Wetzel, wrote the lyrics, and we hope you really like what this cast has performed. Before we get to that, we do have some people to thank, though, so I'll try to make this quick. We need to thank Circle 270 Media, who this podcast is a part of. I'd like to thank our wonderful host site, MadLab Theater. Our next show is Saturday, May 12th at 4:30 p.m. special time, because then we go down the street to the Garden Theater and perform at the Columbus Podcast Festival at 7 p.m. 2 completely different shows. We'd also like to thank It's All Been Done Presents, our parent network. It's a multi-platform entertainment network of podcasts, written work, video series, and more. One of those podcasts is It's All Been Shrek'd Before. Join Steven, Keith, Jimmy Jerome, and friends, depends on the episode, which friends those are, as they rewatch Star Trek, the original series, from the beginning. Started with The Cage. If you're following the podcast now, we're nearing the end of Season 2. In real life, we're recording Season 3, so we're going to keep it coming at you, and we're going to go all the way through Discovery and beyond. All the Star Treks, all the movies, all the TV shows, everything. So, definitely check that out. Also, if you'd like to support us, we'd really appreciate if you go to patreon.com/IABD. This episode especially, you can see how much work's gone into it. You know, we offer this podcast for free, but I think it's worth $1, don't you? Head on over to patreon.com/IABD and donate just $1 a month. That would be very helpful. You can donate more if you like. We've got some great prizes if you do. Now enjoy this episode of It's All Been Done Radio Hour.
Our final feature tonight is Packer and Ratcliff, featuring everyone's favorite immortal time-traveling, dimension-shifting duo.
Hello, I'm James Packer.
And I'm Nicholas Ratcliff.
Ooh, and I'm Tim the Time Machine. My name stands for Technology for Innovative Movement.
Does that machine ever shut up?
Oh, I wish it would.
Oh, I'm sorry, sirs.
The theme song. We are two refined gentlemen whose acquaintance you must make.
As you witness our adventures, your breath we will take.
We never tarry in a single locale very long.
But if you tire of us, we are sure to move along.
Are you finished?
Nearly. Long. Okay, I'm done.
When we founded Pack Rat Comics back so very long ago, we did not realize just how many places we would go. From Amsterdam
To Timbuktu from Portland.
to Paris, from 4954 to 1383. We travel in a time machine bought from Mr. Wells.
Well, it was stolen.
Yes, that's right, but who can really tell?
Me.
We flit through outer space from one dimension to another.
We've skimmed the tops of pyramids and wrestled Whistler's mother.
We travel through both time and
In
space.
space and time, you'll see.
That's basically what I just said.
I beg to differ, P. Through thick and thin, we stick so close like honey to a knife.
We persevere, we see it through. He's kinda like my wife.
I am.
I'm Packer.
And I'm Ratcliff.
Our bond is that of brothers. At least we surely would be if we weren't each other's lovers. All right, here we go. We're cream of the crop. We're society's best. We're certainly much better than this radio show suggests. We're top of the mountain, tip of the sea, two fabulous fellas as any can see. We're funky, spunky monkeys, as cheeky as can be. How many times have we done this theme song?
So
You
many
can't remember?
times.
All right, let's do this part, okay? We got this. We're Packer and Ratcliff.
I wasn't paying attention.
I was late. I was completely late. All right, let's do this one. Yes, Packer and Ratcliff. God, you keep messing
What
that
a
up.
long year.
Okay, here we go. Packer and Ratcliff.
Tonight's episode, Alexander. We begin with Packer and Ratcliff in Tim the Time Machine, deciding where their next adventure should be.
Still haven't decided where you'd like to go next, dear Ratcliff?
No, I'm restless.
Bored?
Lackadaisical.
Listless?
Ennui.
Well, until you decide, why don't we clean out the time machine?
Oh, you're right. It has become rather a pigsty, hasn't it?
It has. Perhaps we should reopen our discussion of bringing along a servant?
Oh, but I am your servant, sir.
If you're our servant, why don't you keep yourself clean?
I'm sorry, sir, but no arms. Oh,
Excuses are a sign of a weak mind.
Oh, that's good, Packer Tim. Write that down.
I would, sir, but as you know, I have no arms and thus no hands on which to write. Oh.
Don't be so literal. Make a mental note.
Right away, sir. Bing. Done.
Oh, Ratcliff, why do we have so much rubbish in this vehicle?
Oh, it's not all mine, Peelle. Look, I never brought along a violin.
An original Stradivarius? That's not mine either.
Oh, no, sirs. Some of the items were placed in me before you became my masters.
Oh, that explains it. I was wondering why there was a first edition of a Jules Verne novel in here with ripped pages and vulgar comments in the margins. I thought perhaps you'd snapped, Packer.
Nope. And look at this old document, this old chicken scratched filled document. Oh, it's so messy.
Oh, that's right. That's the Declaration of Independence, sirs.
Why would anyone need a copy of the Declaration of Independence?
Oh, but it's not a copy. It's the original.
Oh.
There's no way that that's true.
Oh, but it is.
My God, Packer.
What is it, Ratcliff?
Look!
Look at what?
That signature right there, the one that reads John Hancock.
Oh, yes! He was a brute, wasn't he? But I don't see why that's such a big deal, Ratcliff. We already knew that the old cat signed this form.
No, Pete, look, it's signed in the distinctive style of my very favorite pen, which I haven't seen since...
Since you loaned it to him.
And he never gave it back.
Tim!
Yeah.
You know what must be done.
Oh, goody. Yes, sir. Blah-blah-boo. Oh, we have arrived, sirs. New York City, April 29, 1789.
I see a grand hall right there. That must be where Hancock is.
Well, it's not that grand, but you're right. Let us proceed at once.
Yes, may I help you?
I'm James Packer.
And I'm Nicholas Ratcliff. Wait,
We just did.
Yeah.
Oh, and who, may we ask, are you?
Well, that, my friends, is a good question.
What?
Once I knew what I was doing, what I stood for, a patriot soldier, no longer just the son of whore. I fought for us all, was there at the beginning, hoisted the flag, fired the gun. Present at the point of winning the righteous battle, stood tall beside my brothers whose holstered sabers rattled, defended king and country so that we could all be free. But that is all over now.
Alex, you've always been too hard on yourself. Look at what you've accomplished. All the trophies on the shelf. Tomorrow, we inaugurate our first elected leader. We have you to thank.
Betsy, my dear, but of course you are right.
As always I am, you can thank me tonight.
Your bosom looks so hot popping out of that blouse. I cannot wait, I need you.
P, I think they have forgotten that we're even here. Perhaps we should speak up now. Make it very clear.
Ratcliff, you are probably, mostly maybe right. But look at them, adorable, with passion in their eyes.
Excuse me, sir.
No rapping for you, Tim. Go away right now.
Sorry, sirs.
Don't be sorry. Don't let it happen again. Now, where were we?
2, 3, 4.
Excuse me, you two. Sorry now. We don't mean to be rude.
Oh, yes, we do. Speak for yourself. They're being awfully crude. The only question that we asked is what are your names?
Oh, don't look now, dear Ratcliff, please, from whence did they all came?
Alexander Hamilton is his name. If you ask us again, we will tell you the same. Alexander Hamilton's a great man. He's the founding father of this noble land.
Alexander Hamilton is my name.
And this lovely lady is Betsy Ross. Alexander Hamilton is his name. If you ask us again, we will tell you the same.
Alexander Hamilton is his name. Thank you for finally telling us.
Alexander is the best that you'll ever meet. When he goes out walking his feet, don't touch the street. Without him, he'd still be eating crumpets and sipping tea. Alexander fought so hard.
Oh, now I see.
So, does that answer all the questions that you asked?
Oh, very much. Thank you so. This has been a laugh.
Now, Ratcliff, partner of my soul, don't forget our mission. We've come here for a reason, no leaving until we're finished.
I've no idea what you're talking about. Thank you, all you can now get out. I've got this, I'll help these gentlemen. Now tell me how to help you, friends.
He's no idea what you're talking about. How can we help if you don't spell it out?
I've got this, Betsy, stay in the rear.
Uh-huh. We'll see.
Oh, she's funny.
Sassy.
So now you know who I am and what I can do. Surely there's some way I can be of help to you. Whatever favor that you need, don't hesitate to ask it. Do you need water, a recommendation, or a basket?
Well, the first favor that I'd like to ask is can we not sing Dear God or worse rap?
You'll have to excuse my dear Ratcliff, sir. Of music, he's not sure.
Yes, now I'll stop. Okay, now. Yeah, stop. No, stop. Look here, yeah, stop doesn't mean keep going. Stop. Stop. Oh, you stop. No. Oh, no, it sounded so beautiful now. No, keep going now.
No, I think I'm done now.
Oh, you done now?
I think I'm done.
You done? All right, bitch. Well, now that we've been properly introduced...
Well, too introduced if you ask me.
What can I do for you, gentlemen?
We're looking for John Hancock.
Ugh, why would you want to look for him?
Oh, my thoughts exactly, but he has my favorite pen.
There must be some pen if you're willing to track Hancock down and get it back.
Oh, it is.
Is Hancock around?
I haven't seen him, but I'm sure he is. General Washington's being inaugurated as president tomorrow, so all the key players are in town.
Ah, splendid. Let us go find him at once. Do you have any idea where he might be?
I haven't the foggiest.
I would check the bar.
Betsy's right. He's probably drunk off his ass.
Well, where is the bar?
Yes, I'm looking down the street and I see a great many of them.
Yeah, that's New York City for you. Den of sin and debauchery. Don't you just love it?
I'm beginning to, but I'd love it more if I had my pen back.
Too right, dear Ratcliff. We must not delay in securing my beloved's writing utensil.
Oh, such a cute couple. I wish I had a man who would do anything for me.
I've had a woman who would do anything, and it's not all it's cracked up to be.
Well, why do you say that?
Well... Oh, crap.
Oh, looks like you gentlemen are about to find out.
Look who's in town, Alexander.
Hello.
Misters Packer and Ratcliff, may I present my wife Eliza and her sister Angelica Schuyler Church.
Hello!
Why is Angelica looking at Alexander that way? Isn't she his sister-in-law? Oh, great.
One true love. I am his gal for life. I was his beloved. I still am his dear wife. We met first one fine day. Our
gone.
You don't know what we shared, he and I tangled. She's fiery love, fierce passion, more than you imagined.
I'm his spouse,
Cheated on many times,
but he stayed.
So what, dear, do you want such a louse?
Better than the alternate.
No, it's not, makes me sad.
He is mine, not yours, mine. He'll never be your one true love.
I think you're both forgetting a thing. A ring is merely a ring. Sex is really just sex. But I'm the current hot fling, the current hot fling. He makes my bell ding nearly every night. Who are you?
She's his,
Oh, I see.
yup, floozy.
No, I'm not, I'm different.
Keep telling yourself that he's such a big horn dog.
I play the piano behind him all the time. Can either of you say that? Well, I'm married now anyway,
I'm mother to 4 kids.
and I'm musically talented.
We are so much more than his, more than his. Screw him.
Well, I'll catch up with you both later. For now, Betsy and I must escort these gentlemen to find John Hancock. Or I could just do it alone.
No. Ew. What do you want with Hancock?
Oh, we've been over this already, and I'd rather not do it again.
What Ratcliff means to say is that it was a pleasure meeting you. Goodbye.
That's fine. We have some place to be too. Let's go, Eliza.
Alexander and Betsy take Packer and Ratcliff to the grandest bar on Pearl Street.
Well, here we are. Good old Francis Tavern.
How quaint.
Quaint! This is the spot where an entire country was born. I don't think the term quaint gives it proper justice.
It is quaint, though.
That's you, Betsy?
Just calling him like I see him, Alexander.
Forgive me if I overstep my bounds, but you two seem to have a cozy relationship. Are you guys like...
Goodness, no. I'm a married man, lest you forget.
Oh, I didn't forget. I also didn't forget the song she just sang with your sister-in-law.
We're about to go into a public establishment. The whole world doesn't need to know my past indiscretions. Besides, you saw her. Boom, am I right?
No.
Pig. But yes, we are. We're in love.
He's never leaving his wife, you know. Trust me, we're from the future. Or as he says, the future.
Oh, now, and I don't care about any of that. They have 4 kids. I don't want 4 kids. When would I have time to tickle the ivories? Or his ivory, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, I like the cut of your jib.
Thank you, likewise.
Can we get back to my pen now, please?
Yes! Let us proceed inside at once!
Alexander, come in. Have a seat.
Must he?
Thomas, be nice. Alexander's one of us.
Says you, Samuel.
Indeed. Now, ignore Thomas. Come, drink.
Don't mind if we do.
Oh, pack of the pen quickly before they start singing again.
I fear it's too late, dear Ratcliff.
A chair, you for come in and close the door.
Now, I don't know why you want to hang out with this guy. In terms of founding fathers, he doesn't stack so high.
Just till you ignore Thomas the Sod. He thinks he's better than God.
Abigail and Sam Adams, how would you turn on me? Have I not bought you ale? You're drinking for free.
This is Packer and Ratcliff. No gentlemen are finer. They're looking for a special pen pilfered by our Shriner. John Hancock is the cad who did not return their thing. Do you know where he is? We'll give him a ring. They need to be on their way before very long. I just want to help them find their stuff and right this wrong. Thomas, Jefferson, Sam Adams, Abigail, can you help us find Hancock and complete this tale?
Alexander, you show off. Slow down your roll. I can help them better than you to achieve their goal.
we're all friends here, Thomas. May I have another beer? I brew the finest in the States, I'm sure that you'll hear.
It seems you have a problem, Susan. We'd sure like to help you out. My husband is with John right now, but first sit down and quench your drought.
Oh, I wish we could, Eliza, do, but we are rather in a rush.
Dear Packer, now we can't be rude. They offer alcohol, so hush!
He's to the General George Washington. He's our first president, our number one.
Hail to the chief, long may he serve.
He's to the General George Washington. He's our first president, our number one.
Hail to the chief, long may he serve.
We inaugurate him tomorrow now. He will be so great. This we do avow. Washington's our man. Took that righteous stand. Helped us to be free. Don't you all agree?
Of course they do. Look at them, sirs. No finer men have we seen here.
Don't brown nose, Tom, you don't know them.
They look alright, excuse me.
I like this time, I like this place. My mug is gone, can I have more?
Dear Ratcliff, now you've had enough. Don't want them to think you're a lush.
I thought that they said they had work to do. Doesn't look like work to me, sis. Always leaving us out, screwing around with drinking and whoring.
Raise a glass to General Washington. Raise a glass to General Washington.
3 cheers now for my main man, Washington, Britain's boogeyman. Led the army strong straight to victory. He'll be honored in our history.
Hooray, hooray, hooray!
Hooray!
Hooray, hooray, hooray!
Hooray!
Now Washington is my closest pal, and I'm the chief of his morale. Much tighter than Alex am I to George, and he will give me my just reward.
It's not a contest, Thomas, please.
If it were, I'd win in a breeze.
We inaugurate him tomorrow now. He will be so great. This we do avow. Washington's our man. Took that righteous stand. President George Washington, sir. President George Washington. Cheers!
Cheers!
Well, this is quite the musical
If
time.
you call that music.
It certainly is. Now you see why I have my personal accompanist with me at all times.
Is that all I am to you, Alexander?
Oh, please, not now, Betsy.
So I take it Hancock isn't here?
He is not.
Thank you for not being at all helpful, Thomas.
No one asked you to come in here and interrupt our drinking, Alex.
Well, I thought my fellow revolutionaries would be more than generous to 2 weary travelers, but clearly not all of us are as charitable as others.
You? Charitable? Well, to the ladies, maybe.
Watch your tongue, you son of a...
Gentlemen, and I use that term loosely, please stop your bickering. We are here for a singular purpose.
Right you are, Packer. Do you know where he might find John Hancock?
I'm sorry, I haven't the foggiest. We haven't kept in touch, and I'm afraid this was my only guess. What's so funny?
You impugn my character, and yet you have not kept track of your own fellow one's habit. We all know where Hancock is.
Well, spit it out, man!
It's a secret.
A secret that you all know?
Yes.
Thomas, please, just tell him.
If you're John Adams, can only see you now, Abby.
Oh, my husband cannot see me now because he's in the same secret
Well,
place.
where are they?
The nation's first AA meeting.
Oh boy.
Let's go at once.
Thomas, would you like to tell us where this AA meeting is happening?
I will be happy to take them from here. Farewell, Alexander.
I began this duty, and I will see it through.
That isn't necessary. They should have come to me in the first place, like everyone does.
That is not true.
Okay, we do not care about who is MVC,
MVC?
most valuable colonial.
Ah,
All we want to do is find my pen and go home.
And I will be delighted to take you to it.
I will accompany you.
I?
Fine. Anyone else want to come?
Yes.
Well, I didn't expect that.
The entire bar empties out and follows our group right next door to a nondescript building. Thomas raps on the door in a particular rhythm, and the portal opens.
Alexander, what are you doing here?
Eliza, good of you to mention you were with the man we were looking for.
You didn't ask.
Abigail, are you drunk?
You're drunk, John Adams.
No, quite the opposite. This is an AA meeting, and you brought the whole bar with you.
Sorry, John. Seemed like a good idea at the time.
Oh, well, if it was your idea, Thomas, then it's quite all right.
Hancock! We are calling you out.
What? Oh, you two.
Yes, us too.
Hello, Packer. Hello.
Hello.
Ratcliff. You look exactly the same as you did 20 years ago. How can that be?
Not the point at hand, cock. Where is Ratcliff's pen?
Pen? What pen?
You know very well what pen.
Hello! Tim, what are you doing here?
It looked like such a party. I want to come too.
Be quiet. Pen, Hancock, the one you borrowed from me and never gave back.
I haven't the foggiest idea what you're talking about.
You used it to sign the Declaration of Independence.
Oh, yeah, I remember that pen. Oh, it's very nice. Don't you always carry it with you, Hancock?
Oh, you mean this pen?
That's about right.
Yeah, that's the very one. Yep.
I forgot it was even yours. It's not witchcraft, but you called it Fierce AF. Here you go. Make sure. Very
Okay.
Ratcliff, I'm just realizing that both these men's, Adams and Hancock, are both named John.
Oh, goodness me, that must get confusing.
Not really. I go by Hancock.
You would. Oh, well, that's settled then. Time to move along, yeah?
Really? Are you sure you don't want to stay for a drink? I mean, you two are very entertaining.
I found them, Thomas, and they're my chums. Go get your own foreign friends.
Oh, yes, that is our cue to leave. With a song.
Oh, Packer, not you too.
Well, now we're off and leaving. Don't waste your poor time grieving.
We'll not be back again. No, we are not friends.
Bye-bye, you strange people of the country with the eagles.
Goodbye, Ratcliff and Packer. We shall miss you forever after.
And he'll not miss you as much as I. If you return, I am your guy.
Fare thee well, our new pals. Take care and we wish you well. This was quite an exhilarating adventure. Raise a glass.
You know I'm in AA, right?
Musical clincher until next time. Our paths cross in this crazy story. You'll do well, finding fame and fortune and glory.
Goodbye, it was nice to meet you.
Goodbye, I think.
Don't forget to write us.
Ignore Eliza, don't make a fuss.
I think that's enough of the singing.
I quite agree. Let's get swinging.
This was quite an exhilarating adventure. Raise a glass to our musical clincher. Until next time, our paths cross in this crazy world. You'll do great and well and good and fine and splendid.
Tim, I'm a time machine come from the future. Built by a Brit, well, what's that to ya? England's the best country in existence. I can't imagine why there'd be a resistance. You better be off getting back together, begging on your knees to retire the tether. Queen and country are the true path. You're the losers, just do the math. So surrender now and you will...
Are you kidding me?
What?
You traitors!
Oh!
Get the news!
Oh!
This was quite an exhilarating. Raise a glass to our music. Clinch your team. It's time to go. Open up your doors for us now. Hurry up. Get out of here and out.
Shut up, colonials!
Okay.
Well, that was quite a musical romp, wasn't it? Too bad Tim had to ruin it.
Shut up, Tim!
Come back next time for another crazy exploit with Packer and Ratcliff. Thanks for coming out to It's All Been Done Radio Hour.
It's All Been Done Radio Hour number 121. Packer and Ratcliff number 23. Alexander. Starred Chase McCants as James Packer, Dallas Ray as Nicholas Ratcliff, Nick Arganbright as Tim the Time Machine, Joe Morales as Alexander Hamilton, Katie Boissoneault as Angelica, Addie Peelle as Eliza, Kristin Green as Betsy Ross, Dan Condo as Samuel Adams, Nathan Haley as Thomas Jefferson, Amanda Iman as Abigail Adams, Seamus Talty as John Adams, and Ryan Yohe as John Hancock. The music was composed by Kristin Green, who also performed on her keyboard. The lyrics were written by Jerome Wetzel. Jerome Wetzel wrote the episode with director Chase McCants. Foley artist Brendan Talty. Our narrator is Chris Allen. Theme songs are composed by Nathan Haley and Jerome Wetzel. We've got vocal coach Karen Perta and story consultant Nick Arganbright on board as well. Please check out our website, it's allbeendoneradiohour.com, and look for more upcoming musicals. We've got some stuff coming at you in the near future. The next one is going to be a mini musical from our Christmas show last year, Daniel Kravitz's Chosen One, and we're working on a much longer musical this summer for Universe Journey. So if you like this music, or even if you didn't, we continue to improve over time, so we got more coming. Now have a great week.
And good and fine and splendid. Time machine come from the future, built by a Brit. Well, what's that to ya? England's the best country in existence. Can't imagine what would be a resistance. You can never off getting back together, begging on your knees to retire the tether. Queen and country are the true path. You're the losers, just do the math. Surrender now, traitors! Get the news!